Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of our Dungeons and Dragons in the Eye of the Storm. My name is Will, I'm the Ravnos Archon, and I will be your storyteller this evening. Last we left off with our group, we had no Eteocles, and sadly, again, we have no Eteocles tonight. But we opened up with Dolo delving into his disguise kit, coming up with a new persona that we are going to hopefully see more of. But we were also entreated to a visit from his patron, a person named Chalk, who was looking for some mischief and some chaos. We established that this new persona of his is named Luro Ashmind. It's a male elf with a bit of a pacifistic streak to him. Dolo also gave his patron the ashes he collected from the dead bodies that the bandits that attacked him. And we saw him cut a small portal to the Feywild into thin air, and a small pair of grubby hands came out and eagerly grabbed the bag from him. And then we had him bring up the presence of Aylin's footprints so they could follow wherever she went. And it led them to the Salt Kids Lovers Tavern. Dolo lost track of Chalk for a little bit at the bar, but he followed the footprints to the rear of the tavern, where he lost both of them entirely. And then we revealed that there's a secret entrance to the underground gambling den. You got to see Chalk use one of his abilities to get past the bugbear guarding the gambling entrance, and they spied on Aylin, for lack of a better word, while she flirted, and then they saw them kind of walk away. Dolo traded in his winnings to a Maximilian at the empty table, and he got 4 chips back to keep for himself in case he comes back, and 56 gold for his earnings. He found out that she left with a person named Arastagi, who turns out to be the princess of the Pockets Guild, and they were led to an entrance of the guild hall down the street. They were stopped because they couldn't prove that they were members of the guild. And Chalk used some of his abilities to check in and see what they were talking about. Dolo learned that the bugbear guarding the door to the gambling den is called Eagle, or Agol. And then he saw Aylin leave with a dwarf in a carriage. Had Chalk take on a feminine form and called Dolo by the name Deek. Walked past Aylin and Togoth since they couldn't recognize him. And had Mandan offer the two of them, Aylin and Togoth, free drinks so that he could use the distraction to go upstairs. The lager that they had is called the Dragon's Balls, and the elven wine that Togoth managed to taste is called Brandywine. But Dolo ended up going back upstairs, removing his false form, the false persona that he has, and discovering Gavin's dead body with the head on backwards, and mentioned how something like this had happened to them before at the Salty Beaver, which is probably something that will come up again once we revisit their past. But together they found a key on Gavin as well as 3 platinum pieces. Aylin brought Dolo up to speed while Togoth rummaged through the pockets. And they came to the conclusion that the Count has to be a vampire. And that's when Togoth went downstairs and saw the Count talking to Mandan in broad daylight, and so that theory was immediately thrown out the window. Aelin kept one of the platinum pieces, quickly threw the vampire theory out the window, and then they stuffed Gavin's body into the closet in the goblin's room. They heard the Count calling up for his valet, and everyone scattered in fear. They heard the Count ask if Gavin was with Eteocles. Dolo made his way downstairs where he sat at a table. Aelin, not being part of whatever unspoken plan was happening, made her way over to Dolo and sat down where he blared out where he was last night. And Togoth, in his panic, ended up getting into Dolo's disguise kit and trying to come up with a plan all on his own about trying to make himself not look like a goblin, and ended up failing spectacularly. He managed to make his way outside after being urged by Dolo and Aelin to leave as quickly as possible. But Togoth did manage to follow the Count for a little bit once he came out, and then lost him in a crowd of people after he kind of snuck down and talked to a cook who had a meat stall in the city. He tried to climb a lantern pole, trying to find out where the Count might have gotten off to. He saw a couple of people were putting up advertisement for something going on in the city, and the people around it were getting really excited about it. And all the while, Aelin and Dolo were trying to brainstorm what to do until Erascales entered and sat with them and kind of had her bring her half-brother up to speed. Mentioned going over to the tailor shop to find out who made the dress and the shoes that they discovered at the scene of the crime, and that's when Togoth kind of made his way back to the group. He was asked if the goblin should be brought up to speed, but Aelin quickly dismissed that theory, that discussion, and we left off with them heading to the tailor shop, and this is where we're going to pick up with everybody. Hello, my friends.
Hello.
Hello.
It is good to see all of you.
Sleepy. My
Right?
character is very sleepy.
Yeah, you should be.
Yeah.
You should be. Whores will do that to you,
Fact.
Right?
Dolo.
It's science.
It is science. So we pick up with you three heading off with the Erascales over to the tailor shop, where you are hoping to find out what happened with this Durgar that you learned about, this this whole situation with the dress and the shoes and whatnot. You can see on the city streets, people are looking up or gathered around what looks to be posters that have been put up overnight. If you want to stop at any of them, let me know, but there are 6 different posters that you can peruse if you'd like.
I would like to peruse.
Same.
Okay.
These are posters. One of these I would recognize from when I was looking around.
Yeah.
Earlier in that day.
Yeah, same color pattern, same depiction of an art. But it looks like they're celebrating the big summer festival in honor of Apollo at the end of the month at the fairgrounds. So the 6 different posters are depicting a fire breather, a lion tamer, a pyramid of clowns, a trapeze flyer, a seer behind a crystal ball, and a ringleader surrounded by animals.
Okay.
All of them have the name the Grandview Family Circus.
Vampires, all of them.
Yep.
They have to be.
Grandview.
This is this the circus we were at?
It's at the circus grounds, but it's probably not the same circus you were at.
Okay.
It's Apollo. That probably wouldn't be vampires unless they're trying to trick us.
Yeah. Summer festival?
It's
Vampire?
It's a ruse.
Ooh. It's the color red.
All right.
Vampires.
Okay. I pull the poster off one of the posts.
Oh, which
and
one do you want?
I stick it in my pocket. I want to take the one with the seer.
Okay.
You know, you could just write this down.
I like the art.
Togoth sees that Aelin does it, so he just looks around for a random one.
Yeah,
He pulls it as well.
There's one that has been pulled off that's kind of bent, not bent, but folded over. It's on the ground.
Oh, so I can grab it.
Yeah.
Good.
You see what you did? You see?
But yours is the Pyramid of Clowns.
Mm.
Ba,
Yeah. I walk over to Aelin. I'm like, roll it up. So I try to make it as nicely creased. Would you like to trade?
No. No thanks.
Put it in my I put it inside my cloak. I'm like, whatever.
I almost just want to go and find another seer poster and take it off and just look at him and go.
Yep. With mage hand.
It's like I gotta roll this. I gotta roll this in here. Hold on, sorry.
And so the summer festival's tonight.
No, it's at the end of the month.
At the end of the month.
12 days away.
How many days is that from today?
12 days.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna take any posters down. Will.
Okay. That's fine.
What about you, Eteocles? Oh.
Who?
So
Oh,
Who?
who? So I look
Who
to
is that?
Heracles. Is that how we pronounce his name? Heracles?
Erascales?
Erascles.
Yeah.
Erascles.
Yeah.
So I look over to
his name.
He's the rascal.
I
Rascal.
Oh,
I
that's
look
how
over to
remember
him. Erascles.
it. Rascal?
Oh God. Here we go.
Erascles.
We're 10 minutes in, guys. This is
Yep.
going. All right.
And I ask him if he knows of hey Erascles. So you know anything about this family circus?
Yes. This is a yearly thing.
Oh well, don't act so smug. You know I'm not from here.
Sorry. The Grandview family has been traveling the lands for a few years now. They've since maybe 2 years ago started doing the summer festival here.
Have we ever heard of the Grandview family?
You know what? Let's do some rolls.
Let's do some rolls.
Yeah.
Man, it's almost like I set that up.
Almost. Let's do some history rolls. Let's see what's up.
Oh, good. The worst.
All
fucking
right.
thing I have. Awesome.
You wanted to roll dice. Guess what you
Yep.
Time to roll them dice.
Hey, not shit.
Yeah.
Not shit.
We do
I
it.
am not shit with you.
We
Oh.
do it.
I got a whole 4.
A whole 4. So yeah,
I got 16.
of course, Togoth would not have heard of the Grandview.
Why? Why would I?
A goblin? Why?
No.
Huh?
But the elves have definitely grown up listening to stories about the Grandview. It has been around for maybe 25, 30 years. It has switched ownership once, but that was the owner handing it over to their son. The Grandview is a respectable and reputable circus. Last you heard, they were still ground based, so they haven't gone over to the Northern Island, but also the dwarves don't allow outsiders there. So, but last you heard, they are sitting at 24 wagons for just performers and crew, and another 2 dozen or so for acts, whether that be animals, special interests, things like that. But it is a massive train.
I've never
Okay.
actually seen the show, but I've heard wonderful things. If we've,
I can guarantee you it's going to be better than the last show we saw at the circus.
I don't think vampires are going to want to deal with Apollo.
That would not be wise of them. No.
Nah. That last one was bullshit.
That's right, Togoth. It was.
Yes,
You didn't
yes.
even, you didn't even pay for your entrance
Yeah, but it was a
Yeah,
fake vampire.
that you
Yeah.
know of.
It was the worst money you ever spent.
Yeah, it was. Not even gonna lie there. You're absolutely right, Togoth. But
And you did it twice because I didn't pay
I-
for it, and I still hated it.
granted, isn't that where our buddy over here ran? So kind of worth it.
Mhm. Yeah.
I didn't run. I fled quickly.
Yes, yes, yes. You and your speed walking. It's wonderful.
Yes, it's a common trait.
All right. So, do we notice anything else? Do I see anyone walking around in this area?
That you might recognize from your time
Yes,
in an illegal gambling den.
possibly. Or yes, that for sure. And do I notice anyone else following us or walking around from possible from the guild
Make a
from
perception check.
pockets?
Find out.
I'm not even going to say if I can do it too, since I was there also, but because my perception's a +0.
I mean, if you want to try to roll them bones,
Let's see what happens. Yeah, 8. Not super awful like it's been the past few weeks, but
yeah, you see that Aelin is kind of doing her thing, looking around from side to side. Very much not the worrywart, but definitely the cautious worm, kind of looking. And you start to do the same thing. You're like, oh, yeah, I can do that too.
look.
Yeah,
Look.
and you get overwhelmed by the colors of the stalls on the streets. There is a shop that calls your attention because that is what you would imagine is the magic shop in the city.
Ew.
But it is Alterial's exclamatory emporium.
I love it. I feel
Can
like
you
you were
repeat
about
that?
to add like 15.
I wanted to,
Other
but I was
things to
like,
it?
there's no way I can think of 15 E words in the span of 3 seconds.
Alterials.
Alterials. Yeah,
Alterials.
there's alliteration in this.
Okay.
Of course, there is.
Exemplary
Exemplary.
emporium of goods.
Exemplary Emporium of
Yeah.
Goods.
Of
Is
goods.
the G at the end of it?
Just really
Very
tiny. Like the rest of the title is large, what you would imagine is a fist size writing, and then of goods is just like a finger height.
Mhm.
Not even
Well,
like a
once I-
pointer finger, like a pinky finger.
Once I've gotten some sleep, I will come back here.
But Erascales leads you down to what is the stone toe, not clothier. He does a lot of things, but it is the stone toe warehouse, kind of thing. It's a big shop. The front half has a few boxes with different cloths on top of it. There's a couple of barrels that have different leathers And behind the counter, you can see that there is this Durgar sitting on a bench, uh, just kind of sewing something and humming to himself. Behind him, there's an open archway that leads to the rest of his shop, and you can just see that there's accoutrement of all sorts. There's mirrors, glass baubles, seashells, things like that, starfish, different pulls from the ocean that could potentially see themselves being woven into something or being what's it called, embroidered into some kind of shoewear. But he looks up, and you see him go from a very studious kind of focused face. He immediately drops what he's working on, dusts himself off, stands up, and he just looks over at you. Oh, welcome, welcome. What can I do for you?
Well, hi.
Hello.
We've we've got some stuff. I found this wonderful dress, and I had to know who made it. I had to know.
So you're here for your own one then?
Maybe, And I kind of look down at myself, and I'm clearly not in anything that would even look like a dress or like I've ever worn a dress.
Not at all.
And I kind of just look down, look back up at him, and I'm just like, because looks like I could use a dress, right?
Sure. You doing a fancy dress ball thing?
Dolo
Yeah.
audibly laughs. He just goes, ah! Oh, sorry. And
I can't tell if she's being serious or not.
God, I hope so. I'll pay for the dress.
I just glower at them. I just do a quick glower at them.
Yeah.
And they're actually also going to need dresses. They're also going to the ball with me.
Oh. I'm sure I can whip up some kind of fancy suit for the boys.
Yes. That would be lovely.
Sure.
Yes.
And he points down at the goblin. Is that one a boy? I'm
No.
just assuming.
Um.
Didn't mean to assume your gender there, boy or girl.
Yeah.
No. I'm a boy. Yes.
All right.
They're no fun. Anyways, so I have this dress, and I wanted to make sure that you made this dress though. Want to double check, make sure. Can I show it to you? I do. And I kind of so I go into my bag and I pull out the dress and I hand it to him.
The second you pull the dress out, his smile disappears, and you see him just look up at you. This fucking thing again. All right. See yourselves out. I'm not in the mood for this bullshit anymore.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I like that reaction.
Oh, okay. No. I'm just like,
My
I'm sorry.
bad.
And I look at Erascalese, and I'm like, you want to tell me something? What is he talking about?
I don't know.
Good sir. You said again.
He looks at you like, yeah, I'm fucking done with that dress. I made it. I'm done with it. Get it out of my sight.
For 5 gold, could you not be done with it right now? And talk a little more? Yeah. And I put 5 gold on the table.
He snatches it. I could talk a sentence or two about it, sure.
Okay. So you said you've seen it again, and you seem very frustrated in the idea of just seeing it. So what made you so angry towards this dress, and who asked? This is the more than once that appears you've dealt with this. Is that a fair statement to say?
For a fucking month, I had to deal with Ladylin Curfew and her fucking terror of a contact for this fucking. It's not even worth it anymore. This was supposed to be. He stops.
Let him finish.
Wait, no. Who was the contact?
Her name is Ladylin Curfew, fucking gnomish woman. She's a contact for House Ildar for me.
Got it. Sorry about that. Just wanted to know who you were talking about. Continue.
This, this was a contract that was given to me to kind of prove my worth, and great houses. They don't really tend to branch out from the fucking trusted people that they work with. So this was a big thing for me. And then this fucking cunt of a woman shows up and just starts being a terror for a fucking month, asking me to have certain designs and that the shoes had to be of a certain size and make and fucking red threading and have a certain pattern inside the dress. Who fucking has this kind of pattern in the fucking dress?
Crazy people, my friend. Crazy people. I'm with you. I'm with you 100%.
I mean, it is beautiful, though. You did a good job. Did a
Yes.
really good job.
Yes, it was. You could clearly see that there was a lot of skill put into this, especially the shoe. When I look at Aelin,
Which I also have, because I'm also looking for shoes. And I pull the shoe out and hand it to him.
Yeah, he looks at it and he spits on the floor. Fucking rubbish, the two of these things.
and you made both of them.
I made the dress, sure. My
Okay.
my associate works on the shoes.
Okay.
He's the cobbler.
Does your associate work here?
Oh yeah. I mean he did. I haven't seen him in about a week.
And what is his name? And I put another gold.
He looks at it, and then this time he slowly takes it from there. You notice that he doesn't look as exasperated as the first time. His name is Gresk Brickbrow.
And you haven't seen him since, like, you turned over this clothes? Is that, like, the last time you saw him when he was, like, maybe done with this
Oh,
job
no.
just as frustrated as you?
I finished this dress almost a month ago now.
When was the last time you saw him?
Kresk was here maybe a little over a week ago. He was here. He was talking about how some of his family was coming in from out of town. Real excited to see some of his cousins, his kin, since he hadn't seen them since he left the island.
Ah, yes, the island.
Does Kresk live nearby by chance?
No, he lives out near the cemetery where it's cheap.
Hmm.
Okay.
This economy.
Are you aware of why they needed this dress made? Was it just for a test? Because it seems like for a month's worth of nagging and frustration, it must have been for more than just a test for you.
I don't know, and frankly, I don't care anymore. I sat there and I had to deal with this fucking woman for so long.
Oh.
And then you see him kind of reach into a leather-bound journal, and he pulls out these notes. And there's just these circular drawings on it. He's like, "You had me fucking make sure that I followed these designs on the threading, and that I had to make sure that it wasn't an obvious kind of fucking symbol along the dress lining. It's, you know how hard it is to find the right fucking threading for cloth when you have to switch out every week because it's not good enough."
So, do you know this this symbol that she's trying to prevent.
I want to just grab, like if it's in his hand, I just want to reach while Dolo is talking. I just want to like gingerly be like, oh, let me look at it, and I just want to grab them, take them.
Okay. Yeah, you can. Both of you can make an Arcana check if you'd like to see
Yes.
what it's
Yeah,
about.
I actually wanted to roll for that as well.
Oh, 15.
Fantastic.
Oh.
I got a fucking 4.
I think we switched, and
4.
today I'm getting the good rolls.
And I ended up getting a 19 flat.
19 flat. 19, 15. So Aelin,
They know nothing.
for the impetus to take the item, you just look at it and you're just like, oh, these are circles and fucking geometric symbols. This is math. I don't need to deal with this. But
Math.
Dolo, excuse me,
Shocking.
Togoth,
And I grab.
yeah, you both kind of take a look at it. Those are alchemical circles. And with a 15 and a 19, both of you can recognize that those are alchemical and magical circles for abjuration. Somebody wanted to protect her at all costs.
A lot of good that did.
Looking at the symbols, does it look like there was an error in them that would have prevented the protection that they would have been needed?
Not at all.
So it looks like it was done properly.
Yeah. And even now, putting this together with his talk of like her being insistent and being there for the whole month that he was making this dress, it's possible that she could have been the one that was casting the protection spell into the cloth while he was working on it.
Okay.
Now, may I ask? We didn't find any rips on the dress. It was as though somebody took off the dress.
Correct.
Or is it intact? In other words, or was it ripped along the seam?
No, the dress is fine.
The shoe is the one that was missing something, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I show him the shoe. I'm like, do you check both the shoes and the dress prior to delivering them to the customers?
I try to, sure.
So if we show you the shoe, what would you say is missing from here?
I mean, besides the other one.
Right.
Of course.
He looks at it. There was a series of gems that were tied here from this hook to this hook.
Do you remember what kind of gems?
Oh, they're in my notes if I could have it back.
Oh. Who has it?
Dolo has them.
I have them?
Yeah.
So I hand him back.
Yeah. He looks at it and on the rear of one of the drawings you see that there's just an itemized list of everything that he's used for the dress and for the two shoes. And the receipt comes out to almost 400 gold.
Jesus Christ.
For the pair. And most of it is he's had to rework the dress 3 times, it looks like. And the gems themselves are the bulk of it, but it is 4 rubies, 4 jades, and 4 tiger's eye.
Do you know if there was a certain pattern also requested on the shoes?
Oh yeah. It was supposed to be the two rubies were supposed to be in the center, then the 2 tiger's eye outside, and then the outermost gems on either pair were supposed to be the 2 pieces of jade.
Based off of the roll that we've already done,
Mhm.
can I use that to surmise that both the shoes and the dress needed to be coincided with one another at the same time in order for the link to complete as far as the symbols?
Looking at the shoes, there's no threading in the design or in the actual execution of the shoe itself.
Mhm.
Oh no, dress is the only thing that looks like it was made to be magical.
Okay. And did the party that was going to be wearing the dress, did they ever come in for fitting?
No, not at all. That was what made it so frustrating. I had to go off of a fucking mannequin.
Oh.
And
Okay,
was this was it by any chance hand delivered?
Yeah, every day it was brought in and then taken away. I was not allowed to keep the mannequin in the shop for whatever fucking reason.
Cool. So I start to pick the dress back up off the table, and I'm gonna stick it back in my bag. And you said her name is Layden? Layden what? The chick, the
Laidlin
contact.
curfew.
Fucking name is
Ladling,
Ladylin
yeah.
Curfew.
Layden. Got it. And she was the contact, right?
Correct.
Okay. Well, I've got nothing else for him.
So what do you charge for these the suits or the outfits per se? Not something as elaborate as this. I don't need any protection spells, so to speak. I'm just
What do you
in
mean by
general.
protection spells?
I look at Dolo and I'm like, what are you talking about?
Oh,
He needs protection from the whores that he keeps going around with. That's really what he's talking about.
right.
Oh God, you
Yes.
said whores.
I know, and I'm turning red.
Yeah, I'm
Because
like,
at that point I was just like,
yes.
that's the first thing that I could think of.
And I go, and if I have to roll deception, I'll do it or performance or persuasion. I'm like, I didn't say anything about that. Right? What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's definitely gonna be deception.
Okay.
Bro, hold on. I want to make sure that
Bro.
I'm making eye contact with him because I know he's full of shit. Like I want to roll whatever I need to roll to know that he's full of shit.
Talking about Dolo?
Yeah, Dolo with that
Oh.
shit that he didn't say nothing.
Yeah, insight. What happens?
Booyaka.
16.
What did you just use? You son of a bitch.
14.
I'll kill
Nothing.
you.
Nothing. I didn't use anything. I need to sleep. I've used all my shit. I don't have anything. That was a great deception,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah. He is definitely hiding something, but you see the Durgar just kind of looks at him. All right, I could have sworn you said something about some kind of spells.
Oh, it could have been because I do like to cast a spell on the attractive people at parties, and since we need these for parties, you know.
All right, sure. I mean, depending
And I
on
wink.
the yeah, you see him go back to business. He's like, depending on the cloth that you want and the where it comes from and the cut that you'd like, it could range anywhere from maybe 8 or 10 gold to 75, 100 gold.
Oh, okay. Well, I greatly appreciate your time, and we're going to sit on it for a little bit because you know we're still trying to figure out exactly what we want to wear, and we will definitely be back.
Sure. And then
You have yourself a good day. And I
you
start
hear hear something fall in the back room, and you see him kind of turn around. Huh.
What was that?
I don't rightly know. But
Insight.
Okay.
Just in case. Is he
Yeah, just in case. I'm gonna insight everything now. Welcome to the circus. Insight.
Now I know nothing.
Insight.
I believe everything
Vampire.
he says.
Yeah.
Vampires. It was a vampire that did it.
5. It has to be a vampire.
Continue.
Has to be a vampire.
Must be.
I look at him. I
Well,
look at him and I'm like, so is there nobody that you expected back there?
He goes, no, there should.
And I go, okay. He says, when he says no, I go, police department. And I start walking to the back. I show him the badge.
The second you say police department, you see the wall shatter between the back room and his
damn.
workshop area, and you just see this massive axe come flying out and embed itself into his skull. This massive form steps out that looks to be this humanoid bovine, just this massive 8-foot tall monstrosity of muscle,
Yeah.
fur, this
Yes.
bull-like
Yes.
head with these crooked horns that just look like they have caked dried blood on them. And you see that he stomps his hoof and the axe comes flying back into his hand. Durgar and all.
Oh, he has a returning axe. Cool.
Oh man.
So if you could
E.T.
roll
would love that.
initiative.
No,
E.T. would love that axe.
I just get my hand and I Eldritch Blast my face. That's what I'm gonna do right now. Because I don't have Hellish Rebuke. I don't have anything right now.
Oh my god, that's right. You haven't slept.
No.
Oh my god, am I
You
the
didn't-
only one that
You didn't
has
even take
fully
a
slept
short
in this
rest
group?
either. Because that's all
No,
you
I
really need
didn't.
is a short rest.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
I'm gonna get my shit pushed in.
This is gonna be interesting.
Oh, I run.
Oh, 20.
Oh damn.
Oh shit! All of us run. Peace out.
Oh, that's great. Dirty
Peace
20,
out, mother bitches.
19 for Ailey.
Oh my god. I thought you were preparing with us. Oh wait.
Where? Okay, wait. So what is it that we're fighting now?
2 dirty 20s.
Minotaur.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Minotaur.
A Minotaur.
You know how I
Wow.
know? Because if you look at the map, there's a giant fucking large
There's a giant
Minotaur.
fucking.
Oh, I wasn't looking.
And his name is Gorebender.
He has a name. Yeah.
I'm gonna vomit.
So if all of you could put your characters wherever you were talking to this.
So
I'm right there. No, I'm right
Durgar.
there. I'm right there outside. That's where I am. Behind that
Hold on.
the tiny woman, the tiefling nearless that it says there.
Yeah.
I guess I would be here because I'd start. I hate myself for fucking following what I did. How many times said I'm the police? Did this happen?
The second he heard it. He was, oh.
Okay, so
The
then
second,
I
the
wouldn't.
second you flashed the badge,
Yeah,
it said,
probably.
whoop, whoop.
You idiot.
So,
How am I an idiot? How am I an idiot? What?
I
I was
will-
gonna face Gorebender anyway,
I will say this. No,
Spoiler.
Gorebender was just chilling in the back.
waiting to murder someone.
yep.
I just want to
He's
know
gonna
what
murder
kind of
the
way he was.
Durgar.
I want to
Well
know how
done.
he was hiding though. Like, I'm a blacksmithing tool.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
No one will see
This is gonna
Gorebender
be fun,
here.
Fun.
And he just put like a dress on top of his horns.
oh,
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Um.
So Dolo and Togo, which one of you wants to go first?
You can go, Toga.
You could go
want
first.
me to go
No,
first?
you could go first.
All right. So this is true to range, Will, right?
Yeah, each block is 5 feet.
Cool.
Here, let me get rid of this guy.
Cool.
Then get rid of the Durgar.
There we go.
He's no longer needed.
Boop. Erascles will just quietly exit.
What's my move? 30 feet. Okay, cool. 5, 10, 15, 20. Let's go right there. And I'm going to can't do much else because I don't have this many of my fucking big boy spells. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast them.
Okay.
Yeah.
What I love is that Togoth is just saying, fuck it, I'll stay in the middle. Why am I gonna move?
Roll damage. You gotta roll the hit first.
Oh, that's right. Hello. Sorry.
That's okay. It's been a
I'm gonna
while.
miss now. What?
It's been a
Yeah, it's been a while.
while.
Been a while.
Yep. Well, look at that. I got an 11.
11 will not hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
But your blast flies wide, and you just see it hit one of the little pieces of accoutrement hanging from the wall.
Ooh.
Togoth.
Togoff is just sitting there, and he's standing there, not realizing what the hell just happened. Like, this is all happening so fast, and sees everybody spread out.
I think what's frightening for Togoth is like the counter is just high enough that your eyeballs are above it, so all you see is monster, and all he sees is just your
In situations like this, I hold, like, I grab on. You see Togoff just touch his chest, and he's like, "Okay, I need to calm down." Oh my god!
What you need to do is swing. At the
And
large creature.
I look up, and I cast command.
Oh.
Ooh.
Mm.
All right.
Okay.
Let's hold up, because my DC is not high, so let's just cool our jets.
Yeah.
Let's see if he
And
fails.
what is
first.
the saving throw? Wisdom or charisma?
It would be wisdom.
Oh, I rolled a 17 on the die, so
He commands you.
so even with a minus
Son of a
1,
bitch.
he has a 16.
Son of a bitch.
What was that? What was that save on?
Wisdom.
Will?
Oh
Wisdom? Okay.
no, the wisdom saving throw was low as shit. It was a 12,
See,
so it's not gonna.
This, what scares me is normally I would be like, it's so good to be a ranged character, but this guy has a super axe. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
And then as a bonus action,
Mhm.
yeah, I don't know if I can't do that. Economy wouldn't allow me to do 2 spells at one time. even though-
No, unless one of them is a cantrip.
Yeah, which this is not the case.
Can you do two? You can't do 2 cantrips. Right?
No. You can cast
No.
a level 1 or higher spell as a bonus action, and then cast a cantrip as your main action. You can only
the other
cast
way
2
around?
spells. Yeah, you can ever only cast 2 spells as long as one of them is a cantrip.
Got it. Okay.
In that case, let me see. I'm going to then use my movement to come over here,
Why are you?
and I place my hand over my club or my staff, and my quarter staff, cast Shillelagh, and just
Yeah.
Why are you near me? Like I just go to you.
Aelin.
Bull.
All right, so I'm gonna
Go get her, Ray.
I'm gonna move here, and I'm going to I'm gonna firebolt it.
Ooh. I rolled a hit.
Oh. Yeah, hold on, gotta bring this back up.
Oh, got an idea.
Yeah.
This is a blacksmith.
No, this is a tailor and a cobbler.
Oh, son of a whore!
So much for stabbing him with a poker.
such low rolls, bro. No.
I need this thing. I need this. No. Yeah, that's right. I've already moved.
What did you get? Because it didn't show up for me in the game log.
A 5.
A 5.
5.
Oh, yeah, that's not gonna do it.
Well, technically, you still have movement if you want to, because you only move 15 feet.
Well, I want to duck behind that bench that's there.
That's good. That'll stop the Minotaur.
Yeah, that wood will stop this.
Yeah.
You want to know what it's? You know, it's not going to do the ass of my head. Thank you very much.
I know. What sucks is that I have a tiny person protecting me. So
Yeah.
I'm like, he can see me.
He comes rushing over.
Oh,
Of course he does.
And he's a large creature, so he has reach.
And he's just gonna bore Togoth.
Oh my!
Oh my god!
This is why
16
I
to hit
hit it.
you. No?
Oh,
Oh, do you forget? I am the tank out of this group with an 18.
They would have hit
Then-
the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Well, that's why his axe is coming down on you.
What?
Yeah, of course it is.
Ooh, 11.
Miss. Woo!
Everybody's rolling low. Everybody's rolling low.
Oh my god!
You see this crater in the floor as you just managed to the last minute sidestep this great axe that's coming down.
No.
Eso no se hace. Eso no se hace.
Pow pow.
So,
Pow pow.
top of the round, Dolo and Togoth, which one of you would like to go first?
What do you? I'm gonna. Well, Will, if I take a 5-foot step, is that I'm still getting a tax of opportunity?
There is no
right?
5-foot step, so
Yeah.
leaving
Yes, the
a
answer is
threat
yes.
range would provoke an attack opportunity.
And if I do a range attack at him, it's also
It's
a
with
spell. That's
disadvantage.
an attack of opportunity. Okay.
Yeah.
The only attack opportunity you get is whenever you leave a threat range.
Okay. Togoth. So that answer one, statement one. That I moved away from you, but you came over to me. So wait, Brandon. Number two. It doesn't matter. Like I'm gonna Eldritch Blast him because I don't really have spells right now.
Yeah.
So if you want to go first,
Yeah, first.
okay.
Yep.
Seeing as this is a situation where Togoth's like, all right, since command is not working, I'm gonna have to do the next best thing, something that I newly learned, and I'm gonna go ahead and use my spiritual weapon
Ooh.
Oh.
as a bonus action. And I just want to check how far it goes from me within 5 feet. Okay. So it would appear, I guess, to my side, well, the empty space that on the opposite of that's where the spirit weapon would be.
Let me see if I can find.
See if we can figure out something for that.
Okay, do I want an image from this? And he goes last, which sucks. No, because my push is 10 feet. So I could get him away.
Well,
He's gonna
technically,
go
if
right
you
after
push it, but technically, that's the thing is that
Get him
if you
for
push it,
another gore.
you use it for the gore, but it also allows us to do attacks of opportunity because when you push him back 10 feet, that he's out of our range.
I don't know how that works.
Is that?
What?
Like it's one of the things I got from is that it pushes you back 10 feet.
Mhm.
So if I push him back 10 feet, does him leaving that threat range cause attack of opportunity?
I willingly leave a threat range to get a attack opportunity.
Ah,
Got it.
okay.
Involuntary movement
That
does
mean-
not provoke.
All right.
That's your spirit.
With that, once it's conjured, so it just looks like a floating large staff, about twice the size of me. That has a shillelagh etched into the top of it, of that staff, of the staff. Once it's conjured, I can go ahead and do an attack with it. So we'll use that.
You badass that you have a floating staff.
Stick. What the?
This is
Flying.
like,
Flying stick.
yeah.
And is it a 15? So I don't know if that hits.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
Do we have advantage considering we're on side or no?
No.
No, that's not happening. Right. But even though I casted that, I will go ahead and attack
Sure.
with my shillelagh.
While he rolls that will, if I move, is it one of attack of opportunity? Or
Yeah,
like
as long as you don't leave the
Damn
threat space, you're fine. You could
Okay.
dance around him all you want, but the second you leave, that's what creates the attack of opportunity.
okay, got it. Okay. No, he missed. Brother, we haven't hit and he hasn't hit us.
7 does not hit him.
However, it's okay because your turn, and then we still have a rogue. Who's the rogue's
Yeah.
turn.
All right, so I'm gonna probably regret this,
Sure.
but given that his 15 didn't hit him, I don't want to be rolling at disadvantage. So I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15. Will take an attack of opportunity.
Ooh.
20, 25.
Ooh.
Oh, son of a bitch.
16.
Got it.
Okay. Okay, we'll blow him with D12s. 11 damage.
Wait,
Twelves.
you said D12, so more than one?
12s.
Yeah.
12s. He said 12s. I just wanted to let everybody know that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
I don't think
How many points of damage then?
11.
Okay. All right.
it's okay. I got you. That's what I'm here for.
I have
We
10
don't
hit
need
points.
another hero.
10 hit points left. All right, cool. Cool. No doubt. All right, let's try to Eldritch Blast.
No, what would
them.
have been really cool there is a fucking hellish rebuke.
Invisibility? Yeah, that would have been amazing. Oh, the Hellish Rebuke would have been great too. Yeah.
Yeah.
But, oh wait, I have to roll the hit.
Yeah.
Damn it, I rolled the
Yeah.
damage again. Sorry. Hold on. I'm gonna miss now, so it's fine. 18.
Got that.
18 hits.
Yeah,
9.
All right.
He's like, I'll take the 9.
I don't know if I want to push him back 10 feet though, because I don't want to give him that gore. I don't know how far he has to move that gore.
Yeah, you don't.
I mean,
But the thing is, if he stands still, he might get 2 attacks. I don't know how his stats are. Is it up to 10 feet I can push him, or is it only 10 feet?
10 feet.
All right, so I'll push him back 5 feet, because I don't think I can... Yeah, because I think... Yeah. He still gets 2 attacks, so... back 10 feet. Back carajo. Move him to 10 feet.
like, do you break part of the wall as he goes back?
Yeah. Okay. That brings us to Aelin, and your patient has just moved him out of her sneak attack.
Or actually, no, she
Why
can
didn't you say
technically
anything?
still
Say-
move in.
Huh?
Why didn't you
Because-
say anything?
Because we're doing your move. I figured in battle, I'm like, go that way.
However, I do want to say on a technicality, that wall that's on that corner where it's funny has been destroyed. So I'm technically 5 feet next to him. So if you do move up, you still have sneak attack opportunity.
No, you're 10 feet away from him.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a spiritual weapon. Does that count?
It's
It
fine,
does not
guys. It's
count.
fine. I got this. I'm gonna fucking do this. Hold on. All right, so I'm gonna come right up to this motherfucker,
Oh, yeah?
We should go back.
and I'm gonna try to get him with my rapier.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Why won't you do it? Hold on. Why won't you do it? Hold on.
Yeah.
It's being a bitch.
It's like,
yeah.
like Adolin.
All right.
Adolin.
Let's do this. Here we go. 20. Dirty 20.
30 damage.
6. And then use my bonus action to disengage.
Ooh!
Yeah.
And
move away.
You
I'm gonna
sneaky
have
little-
and I'm gonna use it also. Can I do this now that I hit it?
No,
Him?
because you gotta have an ally. Right. To get your sneak attack.
Hold on.
I'm gonna hit you.
If you were Sasha, then yeah, you would get sneak attack.
So anyhow, I disengage and I'm gonna bounce back. Hold
Alright,
on.
yeah. Show me what up. I hope you end up making dough.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna
I can take another. If she does, I'm gonna live in that space.
No, I'm gonna go right back to where
'Cause
I was.
when I didn't
just-
realize you said D12. He
It's
could have
just
killed me
eats
outright.
2 of them, bro.
No, it's more like I go, wah, I slash him with my
We don't need another hero.
Q, even odds in your favor.
I'm sorry?
Even odds in your favor.
It's gonna attack me.
Evens.
It is an 8, so it's attacking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Natural 20.
Almost. It's a natural 16.
Into the black braid.
Yeah, that's a total. That's a total of 22.
Oh my god.
No, to hit is 22.
Yeah, me too. I thought so too. I went, oh my god.
No,
Pooped a little.
My butthole clenched.
Yeah.
No.
You pooped and I went tight.
I rolled it really low, so you're only taking 8 points of damage.
Why couldn't I have gotten that one? That's some bullshit.
I'll take that.
That's
All
racism
day.
against elves.
Yeah. It's because I'm a half elf, right? That's why.
Yo, side note real quick. Every time I look at your character's image from a distance on my laptop, bro, Jeff, it looks like Arya Stark. Because it's so tiny. I can't see facial hair.
I'm Arya Stark with a mustache.
With a mustache. Yeah, a mustache real quick.
Mustache. A mustache.
So Dolo and Togoth, which one of you wants to go first this time?
I already know what I'm gonna do. I don't know if you know what I'm gonna do.
Oh no, I mean at this point I'm healing you. That's really
Okay.
what it comes down to.
Well, then let me just go ahead and go because we'll make have him do a wisdom saving throw, DC 13, please.
Oh.
As I cast Toll of the Dead on him.
Oh. 12 minus 1 is 11.
Okay. How do I?
Yeah.
Do I just make a random roll because since he is down on hit points, he takes
Yep.
1d12 necrotic damage.
He does, so it would be a random d12.
Okay.
Random.
11 points of necrotic damage.
Ooh.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, you see him kind of start to look around, trying to find out where the bell noise is coming from, and then you just see the red blood kind of coming out of the corners of his eyes, from the tip of his snout ears. Actually, does go one move.
Mm. There you go.
You see?
No,
If you
wait,
see,
no.
If you see Togad's like,
What's your move? What's your move, Kenny?
What am I doing?
What's
Oh, how much can you move?
Oh, what do you see?
No, I'm just kidding.
Yes, healing word, sir.
Oh,
Relax.
what's the range? What's the range that I need to be?
Even within 60 feet, you can be outside and I
Oh,
got you.
okay, perfect. Then I'm back to the queens and live life like that.
Among the I'm one of the boxes now.
Maybe I'll meet a bard along the way and I'll tell your story. Okay, I'm done.
Yep. So Togoth.
Okay, now here's the thing, because I know that, because this is the action economy again, because I have bonus action for the attack from the spiritual weapon and an attack from myself.
Yep.
Right.
But word is the section.
But healing word is also a bonus action. So, is it feasible to do 2 bonus actions and not do a regular action?
You are only allowed the one bonus action.
I would tell you. I'm saying stuff in front of the DM, but I don't care. Odds are, I'm not his concern.
Oh no, he's wanting to kill me off. That's
So
essentially what.
maybe heal yourself if you're. I don't know what your hit point situation is, but remember he's rolling 12s and he's rolled low for the last times. Don't have to worry about me for the group. I would say if we have barbarian hits, I would tell you, yeah, come and heal me, but we don't.
I'm gonna go ahead. I'll say where I'm at.
Mhm.
I'm gonna use the bonus action to move. Oh, what the hell? Not a ruler. 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna go ahead and use the spiritual weapon 20 feet with bonus action and use a single bonus action hit. Come on, thingy, do your thing. So I'll just roll for that. Sorry, I rolled it a shillelagh, but I saw the roll.
Yep, 17.
Yep.
Yeah, with your shillelagh.
Not with a shillelagh. What I'm doing with the spiritual weapon. I hit the wrong button.
Okay.
And the damage is.
I hate the Minotaur so much.
Yeah.
Minotaur.
For 11, he took out more than almost my health.
All right, so it's 7 damage.
Half my health.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and use Cure Wounds on myself
Oh.
because I can as a level 1.
Mhm.
So with that, I 7. So I heal 7.
Alright, Aelin.
Oh, so
I stay there. Yes, I
stayed
stayed
there?
there on purpose so that you can go ahead and smack him with sneak attack.
Ooh.
Okay. Awesome.
Now you just got hit.
Remember, and you roll advantage too, don't you?
No.
Or no?
No, not bottom.
No, tanto.
Hold on. I'm 5 feet away from him.
Yeah, we're within 5 of him.
All right, so I'm gonna try to sneak attack in my rapier again.
Roll the hit.
Yeah. 21.
Nice. That definitely hits.
That's 3. Put that 3 dice in together.
Hold on. How to do that here?
So you're gonna roll the damage, and it should have a sneak attack button.
Let's find out.
In
Roll it.
theory.
In theory.
It does not.
Roll 2 extra d6. 9.
D6. No, D6 alone. That was a 9 was the first damage.
Yeah. Now
Just click at the bottom right. Just click the D6 shape twice, and then at the bottom left roll.
7.
7 more.
Yeah, so 9 and 7.
Jesus. Yeah. He's not
With
happy
the
with you.
D6. With the D6.
So you see him turn his attention towards you.
Yeah. Get
Hold on.
behind me.
Hold on. I can disengage still. Hold on. Which is I can move.
Yeah, go myself.
Get
That's-
behind me.
I'm gonna come over.
Oh no!
You go behind you? No, wait, behind you?
Just the goblin, for whatever reason in this game, is the tank.
So I'm going behind. I'm gonna go behind.
I'm gonna the next action. I'm drilling a hole through the wall. And I'm gonna fucking crawl through there.
All right.
All right, I'm behind Goth.
Alright.
Sorry.
I'm behind Togoth.
No, that isn't charging me. Ah!
Baby, no!
16 on the die.
Baby, no!
I know who I'm healing next.
Ooh! Ooh! No!
Oh, maybe you're winning.
20 points of damage.
How much?
22.
Guys,
You're down?
I have 2 points, 2 health points left.
That
2.
would have killed me outright. Outright. I would have been
Yeah.
bye. I would have been with my fucking pact. Like it would have been done. Here's the ashes. Right here.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the doors are open in the back. Like,
Yeah.
No, you were so upset that you smashed your glass.
I'm shook.
I'm sick. But yeah, it brings us back to Dolo and Togoth.
I cried.
Now,
Who wants to go first?
I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, I'll go first. I'm going to, do I want to run the risk of him?
I like that the border around your characters shows you
Yeah,
how
yeah.
healthy you are.
See how I still got green around it? You got red, just red.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run the risk of him rolling another save because I'm one, or rolling to attack him.
be honest, what would do more damage?
If he fails the save, I do 1d12. If I do the Eldritch Blast and I roll a 10 on it, I do 13 points damage. I might 1d10.
Okay, so in other words, the difference is a point where we know that Toll the Dead would probably hit him. The opposite of Toll the Dead would probably hit her than you hitting AC.
Yeah, because 13. He's at -1, so even if he gets a 13.
Right. So I'm saying,
okay,
so yeah.
I'm gonna do Toll the Dead.
I rolled a 9. -1 is 8.
Okay.
I'm bleeding from ears again.
So 1d12 roll. I hate that it rolls behind the screen so I can see it. A 9, so 9 damage
Yo.
of nickel.
Necrotic.
And I so he doesn't see me. I just go.
Left from your teeth.
Yeah, just from my nip.
Left from your nips.
Brings a new mean shooting from the.
Shoot from the nip. Yeah, shoot it from the nip.
So, Togoth, what do you want to do?
Well, how does Bart do now?
He's rough. He is not happy.
Bruh? Of course he's not happy. I 3 whole points of healing. Yay. That's great.
You.
With that, I whisper back, I go, closer to the barrel. And I go ahead then with a bonus action, and I'm going to go ahead and move the spiritual weapon over and whack in the back of his head.
Do it.
Do it. Do it now.
Do some.
No, 14 will not hit.
14 1 night.
Okay,
So, I'm still on the ground, right?
Okay, yeah.
You got your shit pushed in, but it's not all the way in.
So I'm all like,
Just a dip.
I'm like bloody and shit. I spit blood on the floor,
Yeah.
and then I put my hands together, and I made a finger up in the air and try to cast Burning Hands.
Dexterity saving throw.
Yep.
Damage.
Dexterous is Gorbender.
I mean,
I rolled a 6 on the dice.
so not that dexterous.
So it comes out of your fingers?
Yeah, I'm right now doing it with middle finger. 15.
Yeah.
And then I am going to move closer to the fucking barrels.
Please use the action.
I'm using my disengage bonus action and moving to the barrels. And I spit all on the floor again. I still have my Minotaur up with just a little bit of flame.
Yeah.
You, as I see Aiden move back up, you see visibly, I just go, and I look back up. Apparently, now, when I look up, I am literally.
Opportunity.
Oh, attack of opportunity. Does
Yeah.
the spiritual weapon also have attack of opportunity?
No, just you.
God damn it. Just me. All right. Well, I'm gonna try to smack him with the shillelagh.
Yeah, he snorts.
Oh, not me.
No, he snorts as he sees Aelin move away from him, and he just kind of turns around.
I wasted a fucking good roll because I thought it was me rolling.
1 second, sorry. 70. 19.
19 will hit.
This is the first time, guys, in this whole entire game that I've actually hit shillelagh. Just letting you guys know.
I like it.
For 5 damage.
5 damage. Roll the natural 15 to hit.
Hmm?
I rolled low. One damage.
Yep, I'm down.
That was. Oh wait, sorry. That was the axe damage. Yeah. 9 damage.
Then he attacks with the axe as well. Or no?
Yeah, he's gonna attack at it.
Oh, you son of a bitch!
It's with disadvantage because you're still alive. So 21 to hit Aelin. Of course.
That definitely hits. And how much?
8 damage. Roll the 1.
Yeah, I'm down.
3.
Yeah, I'm down. Down. Super down.
Super down. Togoth and Dolo. Who wants to go first?
Let me go first.
Okay. I want to do it on my turn because
Ryan?
no, I'm doing Call of the Dead because there's no disadvantage for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna use. Well, here we go. Casting Cure Wounds now. Now she's at almost level with me. So now I can actually touch shoulder. You got 10.
Oh.
Nice.
You got 10.
Hold
And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use my move action and move up here.
Oh.
And then the bonus action, I'm going to have the spiritual weapon move this way to attack. If he's gonna tell me, he's gonna attack me.
Yeah.
Let me get that. Let me just bring that up. Not it. Don't even look at it. My magic weapons is clumsy. I am at this point.
So Dolo, you said you do Toll Dead?
Yep.
Level 10. So,
Alright.
Let's see if you. What?
1.
What? What?
Well, these crates are. Okay,
No, not big enough to be the turn.
I'm gonna come.
Aelin.
All right. I'm going to.
It'll be after we get up.
Right. It's I'm gonna firebolt him for that.
Oh, okay.
Or?
I'm gonna get up.
Yeah.
I'm up,
Okay.
Yeah.
but I'm gonna firebolt him.
Yes.
Oh my god! I do not like dual dice. I'm putting it out there.
Yeah.
Don't trust
This is
it.
your bad night.
Exactly.
Yeah, you see that rolls.
No,
Yeah.
let's get versus
Yeah.
You've been only shining on this up until today.
I didn't attack anybody. You got.
Last round.
Right. That's because I pushed you in there. What I mean is, the people we fought at the bar, I didn't touch any of them. I didn't
Neither
every
did I.
time.
Neither did I. Let's repeat them.
18 to hit. Togoth.
Yep.
I mean, sorry, God.
No, you're not.
22 point damage.
I'm at one.
Oh my God.
That's fine. The whole point is for me to be right there so that Warbender can't run.
Yep.
I'd rather be a wedge. The smallest wedge ever, but I'm a wedge, nonetheless.
You get in here and attack, bro. Get in here and attack.
But Dolo and Togoth, which one do you want to take first?
Dude, mine's the same thing. Toll of the Dead.
All dead?
Yeah.
Yeah. 19 dice, so 18.
Yeah, so no, I don't think there's any damage whatsoever.
No.
It's a hit or miss.
Um,
Law of averages, it was bound to happen.
Probably all my low rolls when my damage came out early, but now I'm just like 8 and 10.
Slaying us. You are slaying us. I mean,
You
I'm gonna blame Brendan.
Yeah, you don't blame. You know,
No, forget this. I'm gonna try to be as. I see everybody and how everybody's pretty much bloodied up.
Yeah.
Especially myself. I'm just literally using armor. The armor is the only reason why Tough is standing at this point because I would already set up floor at this point, laid down because of the amount of damage he's taken.
Yeah.
But talk to the rest. Thus, this literally just walks it tries again with the shillelagh.
Okay. So,
That's it.
He hit the right button.
yes. Yes, he
turned
did.
the right fucking button this time.
That's it. 5
Yeah.
damage.
damage.
And then using the spirit weapon, I'm gonna bring it over here. Attack.
Yep.
That doesn't hit.
13.
Yeah, bold.
Aelin.
That's actually just the stuff is just right. Like I can occupy the same space. So I'm gonna come
Oh,
over
Yeah,
here.
do it. Disengage and run.
I'm gonna attack with my rapier.
yeah. 20 feet.
Do it. Get that damage. Get the damage. Get the damage.
Yes, 20
Natural
Yes,
20.
Tell me, how do you?
on a sneaker.
So, describe for
What do
me,
I do here?
Describe for me how you miss motherfucker.
You in the water, Tonka.
Minotaur next to a Minotaur.
So I won't have gotten up and felt like a little bloody, and I still have blood in my mouth. So I want to take my rapier up again, and I want to come running in. And since it was a sneak attack, I want to slide in next to Togoth and stick my rapier in and just come up, boom, all the way up, right to underneath like his chin, and I want to go right into his face and spit the blood that's in my mouth.
Okay.
And that's how I want to kill that fucking.
Yeah.
Togoff with the raspy voice, he said, "Cruel."
Well done.
You
And
see,
then I fall back.
You see
And I
this
fall back. Woo.
massive form just start to buckle under all the damage that was just sustained. And as the axe head hits the floor, you see this thing's weight start to just come fully down onto the rapier and onto your hand. And as the form thuds heavily on the floor, there's this young elf male with this sky blue long hair that almost moves like there's a constant soft draft around him. He's dressed in this regal purple and black toga, and you see that the emblem is embroidered onto the one shoulder that this toga is kind of draped over. And he just kind of sits there on the counter, sighs. I had such faith in you to be a worthy avatar. I have to give this to somebody else, I think. And he snaps his fingers, and you see the Minotaur shrink a little bit, like his muscles deflate a little bit. His constitution kind of weakens. You see that there's a sickness in him, and then the axe vanishes, and the elf hops down off of the counter and starts to make his way towards the door.
I out since I'm like on the floor, I see all this. As far as what you described, can I use would it be history, or I'm trying to see what I want to know if I can recognize that symbol.
Religion.
Religion, thank you.
Okay, I was gonna.
Yeah, so it escaped me for a moment.
It's okay.
Religion. Let me go ahead. Nope. I just think it's a pretty. I think it's a grand.
When he says avatar, given the world we live in, I'm like, okay. I would like to roll also and see.
Okay, sure.
15.
Okay. The red head is usually tied to Hades.
Look, so the elf's still walking. I'm like,
Yeah, he stops at the door.
Lord Hades.
He tilts his head towards you.
I recognize that symbol anywhere.
You're smarter than most.
This avatar of yours. Is there a reason why the Duergar deserved an axe in the face? And I smirk. I'm like, no, questions or concerns of it. We disposed of him. I won't say rather easily. And I grip like my shoulder, like there's a gaping hole of fucking gore that I got from this thing.
Yeah.
I'm like,
He smiles. The Duergar has been asking to be reunited with his family for some time. I made it possible.
the axe to the face was going to happen regardless of the badge.
No, it's just a bad omen.
You heard Hades. The Duergar had been asking to be reunited with his family. Hades simply expedited that request. The badge had nothing to do with it.
I roll my eyes.
Yeah.
What? No. What we said? So I roll my eyes at Dolo, and I say, I still want to go and see the cobbler, and I don't care about walking out.
The T-1000 when Arnold freaking hits it with the pipe, the steel thing, and he's like split in half.
Fuck it, I go through this medieval Joann's and I grab fabric and
Yeah.
I just stuff the hole.
What? Yeah, and what's the odds that we're gonna run into night pain over at the cobbler house? So it'll be fine.
But no, like, what time is it right now?
It's about noon.
You're right. What are the odds of running into a Minotaur, who's the avatar of Hades, in a dress shop? I mean,
Twice. Well,
your logic is
that's gonna happen again.
Yes, probably.
I look around at both of them and I say, and I look at Togoth, who literally is dragging himself. I was like,
Yeah.
you look like you need to rest.
No, he wants
you
to look
need
at
to rest?
shoes. He wants to look at fucking shoes.
I go ahead and I cast my last first level spell of Cure Wounds
Oh,
on
okay.
myself,
I hope you get
just
a
so
one.
that I can actually prop myself up.
I hope you get a 1, you piece of garbage.
You know what? Odds are probably will happen. No, that's not that bad. 8.
No, you got an 8. Not that bad.
Not that bad.
Not that bad.
Awesome.
you.
So, yeah. So at least I'm not bleeding profusely. So now I can actually, stand under my own weight.
Of course.
There's an echo through the hole from where the Minotaur gored me.
Wait, where are you at right now, Dolo?
I'm there. I'm standing.
No. Not your health. Where is your health?
Oh, at 2.
That. No, he's like, you guys are falling apart. Everybody's falling apart. We're like, let's
And I have
go
a
to the cobbler. Yeah,
no,
we're all
not everybody.
fucking full of blood.
I have a strength of
Trailing.
-1.
Not everybody.
I'm like,
We're trailing blood. I'm the only one that's not trailing blood anymore. But
Carry
everybody
me.
is like,
Fine, Dolo. I guess you need some sleep.
oh yes.
I guess
You know what?
need sleep.
You know
yes.
what? I will take full responsibility for this. I'm exhausted.
No, I start thinking to myself, I go, is it wise to go back to the inn knowing what we left there?
My room's fine.
So is mine.
And I walk out. And I walk out.
Togoth's face is
I
like,
don't even let Togoth answer. I walk out. I'm like,
Okay.
who? And then I just say as I walk out the door, who's the smart one now?
Well, I follow in suit
Yeah.
with these guys.
Okay. So
You just hear it off into the wind slowly go away. Smart one now.
Maybe when we get, I looked at Togoth and I was like, maybe when we get back, ET will be there.
I can, if I
Wait,
can rest.
We
I can-
only hope.
yeah.
If I can rest, I can
Who?
cast invisibility on the body, and then we can carry it out of there.
Invisibility.
Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah.
it. It just smells in here.
Yeah. So you guys get back to the Mutineers Lounge, and Dolo goes to his room. Aiden goes to her room, and the second Togoth goes into the room to kind of make sure that what's there is there. Closet is empty.
Oh, god damn it. Of course it is. Of course it fucking is. Sleep time.
And this is where we're going to pick up
I
the
know-
next episode.
It's maybe Gavin's the vampire.
Maybe now. But I'd like to thank everybody for joining us. As always, please continue to wear your mask in public. Continue to wash your hands. Continue to keep your distance if you feel like you need it. If you are of age, please consider getting yourselves your COVID shots and your boosters. I'm 3 for 3. Myself personally, we are still not out of the woods yet. This new variant is going to do some damage before anything else happens. So please take care of yourselves, take care of each other. As always, if you're watching live on Twitch, some phone lines are going up because it is okay to not be okay. And if you feel like you need help, just know that there are resources out there for you. Mental health is part of our general health, and we shouldn't think of it as a taboo or stigmatized subject matter. Like, if you need help, then just know that there are resources out there for you. If you're not in the United States, please know that there is a link going up so you can find the resources you need in the area that you live in. just, try to be there for each other. If you are a friend or family member of somebody that is normally happy-go-lucky or strong personality, please check in on them. Make sure that they're doing okay, because you never know how a simple hello or how are you text can change the trajectory of somebody's life. As always, we will see you here on Monday for our Anarch chapter of our Vampire the Masquerade game. Tuesday, you can catch me over at McStabber Studios, where we'll be playing our second season of Werewolf the Apocalypse. It is 1990s Werewolf, and I am playing a Glasswalker Theurge. So I'm excited to play a very different character than I played in season 1. And if not, I will see you here next Friday for our Star Wars campaign. Please take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and we will see you when we see you. Have a good night.